Okay, it's a little dark in this one. I'm gonna could try to pull some more light in, I guess. Let's just go try to go around the lighter areas, maybe. I have a green filter on this time. I do have the telescopic lens, and what I'm doing is I'm looking in here at the imagery, digital collection of electromagnetic nanocarbon from the ice. And this particular ice is just frozen faucet water, surrounded by 60 hertz, frozen in a freezer that runs at 60 hertz, surrounded in the house at 60 hertz. But what I was saying in the last video that I was doing is you can do the same experiment with distilled water, purified water. Try to pull some more light into this. Hold on. See if that helps. Let's see. Yeah, anyways, as usual, feline, canine, ape, rodent, human, and beast, over and over and over. You can do this with any ice. I've done this ice puddles at the dance class. People will be laughing at me. I'll be out there filming the ice puddles. I come home, look into them, same shit. What's pretty cool about ice puddles, better than what I'm showing you here, is that as soon as people drive through it, it's almost like a cloud, that gets disrupted. So someone drive through the ice puddle, as soon as they drive away, I'd be laughing because I'd go in and get it again, and I'd actually be able to watch the water and the ice settle together, and on a really cold day, it would all start freezing over as you watch it. New imagery. Of course, feline, canine, ape, rodent, human, and beast, but new imagery. Once again, proving how this system actually works. We are swimming in this electromagnetic nanocarbon. We swim in it. It's all around us. It directs everything. It doesn't direct everything. It builds everything. It's the builder. They're the building block, the nanocarbon. The triangular shaped nanocarbon are the builders. The sound resonance are the designers. Or the directors, I should say. Whoever directs the sound resonance is the designer. Let's get it straight, right? That's us. That's us. We all decide the sound resonance that we live on. We just don't know how important it is. So we surround ourselves by this 60 hertz. Like I was saying in the last video, I'm moving fast, so just pause it, if you want to look around in there with your camera phone. Or, I'll tell you right now, this is Beyond the Imaginary Curve for Brian Austin Lambert, part 24 is the name of the video with the block of ice. But you can do this at any block of ice. You just go freeze a block of ice in your freezer and do the same thing. Seen something there that yeah, some of the what I would call atmospheric stuff is standing out at me, and it usually doesn't. Um, it only looks atmospheric. It's not cloudy in the ice, I guess I would describe it as cloudy. More body imagery too, if I can confirm it. Let's see. Sure fuck looks like it. So if I look real hard, I might be able to find some body imagery. It's got to be confirmable, though. It's got to be somehow confirmable. And very rarely as it is, so I keep writing it off. I'm finding things that could pass for body imagery, but I keep writing it off. I'll show you. Again, this is ice now. This is a block of ice. Let's see, where's my stick in? Let me get my stick in here. Okay. Yeah, his face is right here. He's got his head tilted to the he's, what do they call that? Stage right. So his head stage right. Or no, camera right. Whatever. His fucking head's turned. He's got an arm that comes down here. See the white right here, his wrist, and his arm. Okay, I'm trying to stay focused on. Hold on a minute. Yeah. Oops, motherfucker. It's alright, maybe I'll find the rest of his leg too. Yeah, I can almost. You fucking piece of shit. What a fucking piece of shit. Oh, my cigarette. I'm at 8 minutes. I'll go back to it in a minute. My tripod collapses. It's a piece of shit. It's like a $6 desk tripod. Okay, let me jump forward and backward real quick on this and see where I end up. Okay, here's another spot. Okay, so there's another area. Again, I'm just going around this ice dome with a, what do you call it? LED flashlight. See, obviously, the slower I move, the better it is. Because I'm giving you, what I'm doing is I'm locking my eyes on one or two images out of thousands of images that are in here. So I see one, boom, done, and I move a little. And then I boom, boom, done, and I move a little. Sometimes I catch two or three at a time, whatever. And then I move a little. So it's just like everything else, you know? Just the clouds, the smoke, the water. I showed you the running water the other day. The steam. The mountainsides, the stone mountains, dirt, grass, plant life, trees. I went in on trees. Did I go in microscopically? No, I did. Well, almost. I went in real deep on trees and the barks and bushes and shit like that. So you should have enough, Brian, Gav, though. Should have enough to go on now. So just so you see, I'm gonna put these two videos together because I just did the other one. That's all this is. This is Beyond the Imaginary Curve for Brian Austin Lambert, Part 24. This was the video on this. So over here, where I start going in on the ice a little deeper. I mean, you can do it here, but like I said, when you're able to see things through it, or there's reflections bouncing around, why bother? You know, there's going to be, you're taking a chance of a reflection coming up from here, bouncing up on here, all that kind of shit. When I got the camera aimed through, and there's a blank wall behind it, that's the time. So if you fast forward over here, I start going in on it somewhere at 10:44, I believe it is, or something like that. So in here, anywhere in here, go ahead and pause it and look through and look into the ice, and you'll see what I'm saying. It's like this everywhere, and you don't have to use this video. I'm just saying it's that easy if you want to just go and look, so you know I'm not fucking you, dicking you around about it or whatever. It's not computer hackery. It's not magic. There's no trickery going on here. I'm just showing you guys what the fuck's what. Now there are reflections going on up here in the white as well. So again, I want to be careful. This light that's coming here is bouncing off the other side of this dome and bouncing off around in here. So this imagery that's in here could be a reflection from over here as well and stuff like that. So it's got to be careful about how we, collect the nanocarbon. Same way we're doing with the clouds, the moon, and everything else, just very carefully so nothing gets confused or misconstrued. So that's it. So I got a couple ice videos on it. I think I went through the whole realm of rigmarole of everything that I wanted to go over with you guys. I'm just getting on the last of these few videos for you. I kind of want to talk about Brian's theory about the ice. I mean, not the ice, the light. The light coming back up from the ground during the big event and all that stuff. I really want to spend an hour or so talking about all that stuff because there's something to all that. There's something to that. Some of the things in Brian's model I really like, and I don't know that I'm going to have time to do that in here. If I don't, then maybe I'll try to add it to the next series for Santos Bonacci and talk about it then. Because I think I'm already at 94, 95 videos or something for you guys, and I don't really want to get it into a 150 part series or anything like that. If I was getting somewhere with it, if I seen you guys picking up on it or something like that, fine, but you might not even get this information for a couple months now anyway, so who knows. The thing about the light coming down, the sun coming around in the veil and making its connection with everything. It's, we always think of the sun. If I had a flashlight in my hand, I'd give you a demonstration, but we kind of think of the sun as this ray of light that shines at us. And it's not like that. It doesn't seem to be working that way. Seems like an electrical connection that once it works into to the area that it makes its connection with, then all the particles from that area we call the sun all the way down to the ground make its connection, and probably below the ground too, I would have to assume. I don't have any evidence for it, but visually we can see this happening. We can see this with the sparklies on the trees and the wet dew in the morning, and we look around us and we can look at the atmosphere in a new way now and see the atmosphere for what it is. Watching the lightning come down to the ground. I tried explaining this before, but when you watch the lightning, you'll see the imagery in the clouds, and the clouds stop, and then the lightning keeps coming down, and the imagery is still there, not in the cloud part where it looks transparent to your eyes. If you were just standing outside, you'd see the lightning go down to the ground. You don't see the clouds going all the way down to the ground, but yet the imagery, once the lightning makes its path, you can look between. And I'll do it. I am going to do another lightning video too before I end this series. I want to do one more. I took a bunch of lightning videos the other day. I know I must have gotten something out of them, and I posted them on your series, by the way. So shit, maybe I should do that now. Yeah, maybe I'll shut this down now and go look for the lightning bolts, because I know I got a few of them. I got some of the strikes. I took a ride in the car and just purposely drove around until I got something. So I'll go look at that and talk about all that as well, because it's the same thing. It's what I want to talk about. It's what I want to get through to Brian, and again, hoping that Brian's a real person and not some lying motherfucker, which I don't know. I don't know. Maybe just put out there to distract us. I don't know. But everything that I'm giving you guys, everything, Brian included, you can go do for yourself. You can see this for yourself. I'm not telling you about any magic shit. I'm not telling you you need a spaceship or you're gonna go to Mars or none of fucking nonsense, whatever. And I do recommend to you guys, if you do find these videos, go watch the one for Santos Bonacci that I'm gonna start next, because a lot of cool shit that I didn't get into with you guys. I'm gonna get in with Santos because it's right up Santos' alley. It's right up his alley. So I don't know who I'm going to pair him up with yet. I'm not sure. I would like to do Jamie from A Plain Truth, Jamie Lee from A Plain Truth. I'd like to do a series to him because I did misspell A Plain Truth because I broke up the words and made it three separate A Plain Truth, three separate words. Maybe that's why his people were not getting onto it. But I'm giving people too much of the benefit of the doubt, really, saying that, because he did get back to me. He did get back to me. He's too busy, is what he said. And then a couple of his stooges, a couple of the people that he works with, they came on and just, ranked out the way I was doing videos as if it's all about entertaining. This is not about entertainment for me, and I say that all the time. There have been a couple people inviting me on to do live chats. They might be okay. I don't know. I didn't even go and look. But I know I've been being invited to go on live chats, which is a first for me. I've never been invited on for live chats. I'm not interested in being distracted. You guys can all go argue amongst each other. That's great. I don't want to argue with anybody. It's just a distraction to me. So to go on any live debates and shit like that, that's all just showmanship shit as far as I'm concerned. If anybody has anything to say about the videos that I'm doing, go make your own videos and say them about them. If you want to present them to me or whatever, and then I can, if I decide it's worth my time, like let's say you're somebody who got like 50,000 subscribers or something like that, then I might make videos and series to you. It depends, if you're a heliocentric, probably not, because I don't even want to be bothering heliocentrics anyways. That's just a waste of my time. Geocentrics, not so bad. I can deal with them a little better. If you're a movie guy and it's all about the movies for you, and you think Star Wars is fucking anything even remotely real, or oh my God, Star Trek people. I mean, it's all bullshit. It's all just been movies that have fucking got sunk into your head and you've been programmed with it. So no, I'll stay away from any of that shit. But who knows? We'll see what happens. But I definitely don't mind making video series to somebody. I always encourage that. There were small channels that asked me to let them know about things. And rather than go through emails, I'd rather just make videos to you. It's no big deal. These videos take me shit for time. 20 minutes. I make 20-minute videos. They take 20 minutes each. So as long as I'm not getting shitload of copyright strikes and wasting my time with that, then it's no big deal. I learn something new every time I'm doing them. It's not really that big of a deal. As long as I don't aggravate myself. If I get aggravated and pissed off about it, then I'm distracted and I can't think. Can't concentrate on the task at hand, put it that way. Arguing over how fast we're spinning or how fast we're going through the vast of outer space or whatever bullshit stories, man. I mean, I get so many fucking answers for you guys that I don't even talk about. I can't even tell you about them. They're roads that we could be going down. This goes out to anybody watching these videos. I could be going down so many fucking avenues with all this, but I can't because nobody's ready for it. Nobody will even hold my hand to go, so I just have to go it alone. But I am going. I keep going, and I keep finding new shit all the fucking time. The controlling of our weather is so easy, so simple to control the weather. Sound resonance controls everything. There has to be a handful of people who know that the rest of us assholes out there following the religions of every kind are just zombie slaves. We'll just go along with it. They had to be setting the program, our program. It's amazing to me how fucking dumbed down we all are. and nobody wants to wake up. It's amazing. So if anybody does decide that they are really on the awakening and they're ready for all this, just go look. Just go look at the shit that I'm showing you. It's not, you know, I'm not doing anything special. I got all shit equipment and stuff like that. So there's nothing special about what I'm doing. We can all do this. We all have eyes. We all have ears. We all have these senses, other senses that people don't even want to talk about. So yeah, are there things that I would like to know? Yes, I'd like to know why only feline, canine, ape, rodent, human, and beast. I'd like to know why the lack of body imagery on the ground, but yet body imagery in the moon. I have not confirmed body imagery in the veil yet, but once I get into the Santos Bonacci series, I'm going to either confirm or dismiss that thought that at one time under the geocentric religions, they saw into the veil and they saw full body imagery. Because now, what I just found on the moon, and I'll get into it because I'm already at 27 minutes already. Holy shit! Let me get out of here. So yeah, in the moon, same thing. The body imagery that I'm finding in the moon, I'm also wearing apparel. So if the wearing apparel gets confirmed, that's gonna really fucking piss me off. It's gonna blow my fucking mind. I don't know where I'm going to even go if I can confirm that that's wearing apparel. And believe it or not, I already have it confirmed. It's wearing apparel. But I just don't know what to do about it. I don't know where to go with it. It's wearing apparel. So if that wearing apparel is confirmed to be wearing apparel, then what about all the other wearing apparels I saw? I've seen at least a couple dozen things that I took as could be wearing apparel, but I always denied them, thinking that there's no way the system is making wearing apparel in the imagery. They're not going to include that. But yet, unless I can come up with some other explanation for it, you know, like if it was a natural thing, if it was a natural thing around the dude's neck, I'm talking about the moon. If you go watch the moon videos the other day when I was doing the moon on paper, that's what happened. I came across this thing, and it's a nice image too. It's a full chest, stomach, shoulders, arms. That part of it I got down for sure, no doubt, 100%. The imagery is clear, distinct. It's a black guy. The dude is black. It's definitely a male image. He's wearing something on his head. I know that image in several other directions. I know what it looks like in at least 6 or 7 other angles. And this one is the most clear that I see it. It seems like the one with the most intent. And the fucking thing's wearing a chain, man. Fucking image has got a chain on it. So a big chain too, an undeniable chain. So unless I can call it bone or something else that's not human made, I don't know, man. It fucked me up. So I got to get back on that. That's what I'm going to do after the lightning video. I'm going to close down now and make a lightning video, maybe 2. And then I'll go back to the moon for the last couple. All right, be back.